Well, good evening and welcome back to another part of the Kanon run for Song of Memories. I'm Swishbone, your host for the evening. For those of you who are new here, welcome, willkommen, yokozo. For those of you here before, welcome back. Thanks for coming back to check the streams. So here we are for the next part of this playthrough where we're in the apocalypse scenario. We've had the pandemic break out and we're essentially going down Kanon's story route. Last night we left it. We're having narrowly escaped a massive ambush by some very strong Neo-men outside one of the convenience stores. We ran into Satsuki and now we're bringing her back to Minato's house to find out what's going on. And for those of you out there, the chat box is open as usual. Please feel free to get your comments in. But enough of this. Let's get going. So Satsuki's literally just said that she'll be taking us up on the option to go into our home. So with that in mind, let's carry on the conversation.
Tadaima.
I'm back.
お邪魔します。
And I'm visiting.
おかえり。あれ、さつき先輩。
Hi, Mina.
途
Satsuki?
中で出会ってさ、荷物運びも手伝ってくれたから、うちで休んでいってもらおうかと。
I bumped into her on the way. She helped carry the supplies, so I figured I'd let her rest up here.
そうなんだ。お久しぶりですね。
It's great to see you again.
ええ、お互い無事で何より。最近の病状は？
Yes, I'm glad you're safe as well. How's your health been?
どうにか起きられるようになりました。今お茶を出しますから、どうぞ上がってください。
Stable as of now. I'll go get some tea. Come on
ご
in.
親切にどうも。まるで新妻みたいね。
Thank you. You're acting almost like a new bride.
さつき先輩、何を言ってるんですか？
Satsuki? What are you saying?
そうだよ。俺たちは別にそんな。
Yeah, Kanon and I aren't like
誰もあ
that.
なたたちが新婚みたいとは言ってないけど。
I never said she was like your new bride. Ugh.
紅茶入りましたよ。
Oh, okay. I'll get that tea.
ありがとう。ところで。
Thanks. But by the way, Satsuki curiously looks
どう
around
か
the
しま
room.
した？
What's
誰
wrong?
かはどうしているのかと思って。
I was just wondering where Fuka
あ
was.
あ、風花か。カノン、どうしてる？
Oh, Fuka. Kanon, how is
それ
she?
がまだ具合悪いって。今日は部屋から出てきてないね。寝てるんじゃないかな。
Well, she's been still feeling bad. She hasn't been out of her room today. Maybe she's still in bed.
そうか。今日もダメか。薬もらってきたから後で渡しとくよ。
Oh, I guess she's out for today too. I got her some medicine, so be sure to give it to her.
それじゃあお薬はもらえたんだね。よかった。
So you did get the medicine. That's great.
風邪薬とか栄養剤だけどな。これで元気になってくれるといいけど。
Yeah, it's just cold medicine and vitamins though. I hope they help her get
こ
better.
のところずっとそんな調子ということ。
Has she been sick for a while like this now?
そうなんだよな。部屋にこもりきりで。先輩、風花になんか用でも。
Yeah, she shut herself up in her room. Do you want to see her?
どうしたんだ、先輩。急に黙り込んで。
What's wrong, Satsuki? Why are you so quiet? I take another look, and her face is
悪
pale.
いけど帰ることにする。私も調子が悪くなってきた。
I'm sorry. I'm going home. I started to feel sick too. Huh? What's going on here? She didn't mention feeling sick at all earlier today. Satsuki gulps down her tea and wobbles
先
over the
輩、
door.
大丈夫？送っていこうか。
Satsuki, are you okay? Should I walk you home?
もしかして紅茶がダメになってたとか。
Does black tea not agree with your stomach?
そういうことじゃないと思う。 それじゃこれで
No, I don't think that's the problem. See you later.
どうしたのかなさつき先輩顔色悪かったけど
I wonder what's wrong with her. She did look pale.
さあ、わかんないな。
Yeah, I'm not sure. She seemed fine until a few minutes ago. Why did she turn so suddenly? Something here seems
ど
fishy.
ちらにしろ、一人で外を歩くのは危ないよな。やっぱり俺、送ってくるよ。
In either case, it's dangerous for her to be outside alone. So I'll walk her home.
気をつけてね
Okay, be careful. So yes, the moment Satsuki enters the home where Kanon's around, she suddenly starts to get ill. What does that tell you? By the time I catch up with Satsuki, we're pretty far from my house, and I run quickly up to her.
さつき先輩
Satsuki!
した
Is something
い
wrong?
や、それはこっちのセリフっていうか、急に出ていくからびっくりしたよ。
That's what I wanted to ask you. You scared me, leaving so suddenly.
そういう性分だから
Sorry. That's just the kind of person I am. Yeah, I know Satsuki's antisocial, but I feel like that's not the reason she left
気
early.
分が悪いって言ってたけど、平気
Are you okay? You said you weren't feeling well.
もう大丈夫だと思う
Speaking of not feeling well, it's suddenly gotten rather cold in here, to be honest, so bear me a second. I'm just going to quickly put my hoodie on. This technically doesn't count as dressing either, so it's not anything that's inappropriate for the stream. The problem I've got is getting it on without damaging all my cables. Ah, this is awkward. I don't want to be accidentally pulling a cable out while I'm streaming. Done that before. Danganronpa stream. Was it Ultra Aspargos or V3 where I suddenly, for whatever reason, pulled out the cable to my capture card? Entire stream cut off and everyone on stream is like, hello, Earth to Swishbone, what's going on? Ah, that's better. Bit more heat. I think I'm okay now. I look at her. And yes, her complexion seems normal
後でカノンに
again.
よろしく言っておいて紅茶は美味しかったと
Tell Kanon thanks for the tea. It tasted
彼
good.
女にあらぬ誤解を与えてしまったかもしれない悪いことをした
I feel bad making her think I didn't like the tea. I nod in agreement, but not in understanding. I really have no idea what's
あなた
going
も
on.
大変ねこんな状況なのに保護者代わりとして二人を見ていないといけないなんて
Things must have been really hard for you. You're the eldest of your family, so you're burdened with looking after everyone
二
else.
人とも大事な家族だからな。大変だなんて思ってないさ。ただ守ろうと必死なだけで。
Well, they are both family to me. I don't consider them a burden at all. I'm just doing what it takes to protect them.
それを言うなら先輩こそ大変だろ。特に今は外に出るだけで。
And in that case, you've got it really bad too. Just going outside is a matter of life and death.
女だというだけで白い目で見られるまったく気がめいる
Yeah, just being female gives me lots of dirty looks. It's very demoralizing. She grumbles, sighing. Even to someone tough like Satsuki, the situation must be
あなた
taxing.
ゲームはする
Do you play
ビ
games?
デオゲームそうだな。まあ、人並みにはやるかな。
Video games? Yeah. Not more than the average Joe, though.
私はたまにサバイバルゲームをする今みたいに街が極限状態になるゲーム
I sometimes play survival games. Games where Armageddon has happened. So she's a Fallout fan. Satsuki's a Fallout fan. And with that duffel jacket and the shorter bob hair, she's probably the kind of girl who plays New Vegas. Which makes her the correct kind of Fallout player.
そういう時 私みたいに孤立して一人で行動するタイプは大概最後まで生き残れない。
And the types of characters who try to go solo, they never make it to the end. I know that too. It's what tends to happen in the
それ
movies.
が分かってるなら、例えば俺たちと一緒に。
Well, if you already understand that, then you should team with me and... Damn
くそ、こんなところにも新人類か。
it! A Neo Man out here too? Oh, they're quite strong ones, these ones, from what I remember. Oh, maybe not. Half.
頑張ります。
Oh, right. These ones aren't as strong as I thought they were.
することはない踏みたい風が鋭く刻んだその気配まるでサブリミナル流れに身を委ね
All that time in this where the circle goes around the button. I think it was the Hatsune Miku games, Project Diva, that pioneered this kind of rhythm game style. The only problem is you think at first it's like as the button fills up, but it isn't. Like that one there, it caught me out because of the double tap. A couple of misses, but still pretty good. Not enough to finish them off though, that's a surprise. But these guys aren't the strongest ones. I'm going to try the solo song, Tsukasa's solo track. These are harder to hit, but they've got a bit more power, from what I remember. Here we go. It's basically two songs fused together. In fact, it's a mega mix of all the songs. And then to change the buttons just to throw you off. And that's enough to finish them. I'm happy with that.
経験値をもらったわ。
Gain lots of experience, but they can't do anything with it because they're already at the top level.
驚いたぜ。さつき先輩、大丈夫か？
That started me. Are you okay, Satsuki?
助かった。
Yeah, thanks.
よかった。今回の感染者はあんまり強くなくて。
Good thing this infected person wasn't that
こ
strong.
れくらいならどんと来いよな。さっきみたいなのはごめんやけどな。
You ain't got nothing on us. Bring it. But I'd rather not face another one like the last.
さっきとはどういうこと？
The last? What is she talking about?
さつき先輩に会う前に、うちの近くで新人類に襲われたんだよ。
We were attacked by some Neo men in this spot earlier today, before I met up
そ
with
れが
you.
やたら強くてさ。しかも次々襲ってくるもんで危なかったよ。
They were really powerful and kept coming at us one after another. It was really dangerous.
そう。
Oh. Satsuki seems deep
そ
in
れがどうか
thought.
したの？
Does that ring a bell?
なんでもない。ただ、ちょっと嫌な予感が。
No. It's nothing. I just have a bad feeling about this.
なんでもない。忘れて。それより、さっきの話の続きだけど。
It's nothing. Forget it. So, continuing the conversation
ああ
earlier.
うちに来るって話
Oh, right. About you moving in
気
with
持
us.
ちはありがたいけど、やめておく。
I appreciate the offer, but I decline
どう
it.
して
Why?
まだ、あの人たちを完全には捨てきれない。そういうことなのかも。
I still can't entirely abandon my family. I guess that's why. Satsuki says, still sounding a bit
どう
lost.
いうことか聞いてみたいけどどうせ答えてくれないんだろうな
I want to ask her what she's talking about, but she probably won't give me a straight
とも
answer.
かく、お互いに気をつけましょう。どこに危険が潜んでいるかわからない。
Anyway, let's both be careful out there. We have no idea where danger might be.
案外、近くに感染者がいるかもしれないのだから。それじゃ、これで。
In fact, there might be people infected closer to us than we think. Well, goodbye.
あ
Oh! Satsuki gives her final word, then walks away. I'm worried, because she's still a bit far from her house, but her quick pace tells me she doesn't want company.
なんや、はっきり言わんで。もやもやするな。
Why would that gal shoot straight with you? She makes me
あ
mad.
れは、ちょっとした中二病ね。
That's just her pride.
中二病？何それ？
What's that?
簡単に言うと、かっこつけたい年頃ってことよ。
Simply put, she's at the age where she wants to be perceived as cool.
なんだ、リコちゃんのことか。
Oh, so basically she's like you,
そう
Rico.
そう。ってどういう意味よ。
Yeah, exact. Wait, what?
でも心配ですね。本当に。彼女の言うように、今の状態で孤立してしまうのは危険ですから。
But I really am worried about her. A young lady like her trying to go solo in a situation like this? It's just far too dangerous.
そうだな次に会った時に改めて誘ってみるか
True. Next time I see her, I'll ask her again to move in with us. In this war zone, there definitely is strength in numbers. And there's another splash screen, so that's another chapter ended. I'm assuming it's a chapter anyway.
みなと、先にお風呂いいかな。
Minato, can I take the first bath?
どうぞ
じゃあ、
Sure.
お先にいただくね。
Okay, thanks. The days pass uneventfully. It's allegory for my life at the moment, an uneventful day passing. The only thing that concerns me is Fuka not coming out of her room today. Again. I left food for her, but she didn't eat any, saying she has no appetite. And this only makes me more worried. I suddenly think to look over our remaining food.
残りはこれだけか
So that's all we have left? Powerful looking infected people have started lurking around our house, so I go outdoors as little as possible. It's not because I'm afraid, it's because I'm worried about leaving Fuka and Kanon home alone. But the longer I delay going out, the less food we have, and there's no survival at all without that. I've been eating less, so Fuka and Kanon can eat more, but that won't be sustainable much longer. Kanon hasn't been doing well lately, either. She's been depressed, and there's no telling when her regular symptoms might return. Huh? I look up, sensing that I heard Kanon's voice. Yeah, that's definitely her voice. I wonder if she's singing in the shower. Yeah, that's really the sound people make when they're singing in the shower, Minato. No, I think she's crying.
いや、そんな調子じゃない。これは
No, that's not what it sounds like.
泣いてる
She's crying? Yeah, like she's sniffling and crying quietly. Worried, I walk closer to the bathroom.
どうして
Why? Kanon still isn't in the bath yet. She's standing by the sink. And he knows this by standing in the hallway somehow. Maybe he's got like a camera in there with a tablet screen that's giving him a live stream. I don't know, you tell me. How did this happen? She is
カノ
crying.
ン、どうかしたのか
Kanon, what's wrong? I ask, unable to let this slide.
いたの
Minato? Is that you?
いや、声が聞こえたから気になってさ。
Yeah, I heard your voice, so I got worried.
驚かせてごめん。ショックなことがあって。
Oh, sorry about that. I just went through something terrible.
何があったか聞いていいか
Is it okay if I ask what happened?
そうだね。
Sure. Kanon sounds very dark. It seems like whatever happened to her was terrible.
話したくないことだったら無理にとは言わないけどさ。
If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to.
ミナトには話しておかないといけないことだと思うから。
No. I need to talk to you about
だ
it.
から入ってきていいよ。
So, you can come in.
入るって
Huh? Come in?
その約束してほしいの。
But, I want you to promise me something.
何をだ
Promise you what?
私のどんな姿を見ても嫌いにならないでほしいの。
No matter how I look, don't hate me. She begs, her voice shaking. I don't know what she's talking about, but I do know my answer.
嫌いになんてならないよ。じゃあ開けるぞ。
I could never hate you. Okay. I'm coming in, alright? Okay. I walk into the changing area and see Kanon wearing nothing but a towel.
ごめん
Whoa! Sorry! I quickly shut my eyes.
私が入ってって言ったんだから謝らないで、ミナト。
Don't apologize, Minato. I gave you permission to come in.
私をよく見て。
And I want you to look at me. Huh? I timidly open my eyes and look at Kanon again. Her beautiful, white, porcelain body is wrapped in a towel. But then I find an abnormal area of her skin.
それはなんだカノン
What is that?
わ
Kanon?
からない。
Don't you know? Kanon removes her hand from the area. Strange, grey markings are on her skin, and they're spreading.
まさか
Kanon. No! Yeah. I've seen no skin markings on the countless infected people I've fought, I've seen the markings on Maki. There's no mistaking it. Kanon has the
感
virus.
染してたのか。
You've been infected?
皮膚が少し変色してるのを見つけて、まさかって思ったけど、やっぱりそうだった。
Yesterday, I saw a small patch of my skin that started to change. I thought I was just being paranoid, but it turns out that the worst is true.
今見たらこんなにはっきり。これじゃもう疑いようがないよね。
See how clearly they show up now. There's no denying it anymore. I'm infected. Kanon's voice trails off, turning into tears.
カノン。
Kanon. Unsure of what to do. All I can do is just stand there, taking in her confession. But I can't stand seeing her in such
とりあえ
pain.
ず外で話そう。その格好じゃ寒いだろ。
Come on. Put on some clothes and let's talk. You're probably cold in that towel.
そうだね。私の部屋でちょっと待っててくれる？
Sure. Right. Will you wait for me? In my room?
お待たせ。
Here I
あ
am.
あ、
Oh. Kanon, changed back into clothes, meets me in her room. I'm relieved to see she seems
さっ
calmer.
きはごめんね。取り乱しちゃって。
Sorry, I got all emotional back
いや
there.、
俺こそ驚いちゃって声も出なくて悪かったよ。
No, don't apologize. I'm sorry for not saying anything. I was just so
で
shocked.
さ、冷静になって考えてみたんだ。一体どこで感染したんだろうって。
But I've been doing some thinking. And I wonder how you could have possibly been infected.
それで？
Yeah, so?
正直に答えてくれ。俺が知らないところで外に出たりしなかったか？
Kanon, be honest with me. Did you go outside at any point without telling me?
それはないよ。あれから外に出てないもの。
No, I haven't gone outside since that one time you took
そう
me.
か。今流れてるウイルスに関する情報が正しいなら、このウイルスは意外と感染力が弱い。
Okay. Now, if the reports on that virus are true, it's not transmitted that
感
easily.
染者に襲われたり、傷がある状態でウイルス接触したりしないと、なかなか感染はしない。
It's only transmitted if you're attacked by an infected person. Blood is
知
drawn.
ってる？私もテレビで見た。
I know. I saw the TV
だろ？
reports.
だけど、俺が知る限りでは、カノンが感染者に直接触れるような機会はなかったと思うんだけど。
I know, right? But to the best of my knowledge, you were never touched by an infected person. Or at least I don't think you were.
私も直接触れた記憶はないよ。
Yeah, I don't remember being touched by
そう
one.
か。くそ、そうなるとわからないな。
Okay. Damn it! Now we're back to the drawing
こ
board.
のウイルスは新種のものだろうから、もしかしたらそもそも基地の知識なんて当てにならないかもしれない。
But this virus is new, so our information on it might be wrong
どういう
anyway.
こと？
What do you mean?
例えば、感染者が何かを分泌していて、それが口に入ってとかさ。
Well, like the infected people might secrete something, like put it in your mouth, you know, like that.
そうなるともう街のどこにいても危険だね。
If they could transmit the virus that way, then that means no one is safe in this
そう
town.
だな。だけど、もしそうだったら、街はもうとっくに感染者だらけになっているはずか。
true. And if my theory is correct, then everyone in this town is probably already
発症
infected.
するまでに時間がかかるってことはないのかな。
Doesn't it take a while for the symptoms to come?
潜伏期間が長いってことか。
Which means the incubation period is long.
潜伏期間。
The incubation period? Kanon timidly
何
touches
か
her
心当
arm.
たりでもあるのか。
Do you have any
この
leads?
辺りというか、町がこんなことになってから、もしかしてって思い始めたの。
Not a lead exactly, but I started having a crazy theory about why this town started getting sick.
私の具合が悪くなったのは、もしかしてウイルスのせいじゃないかって。
And it may be the reason we had the viral outbreak here. It is because of my sickness.
なんだって、ちょっと待てよ。それは考えすぎじゃないのか。
What? Wait a minute. Aren't you reaching just a little too much?
私の体調が悪くなってすぐにあんなことに。だから関係がないとは思えなくて。
But as soon as I started feeling ill, that's when the outbreak happened. So I can't think it's just a
いくら
coincidence.
なんでも、それは心配のしすぎだろう。あまり変に考え込むな、カノン。
Even so, I think you're just being paranoid. Oh, don't think too much about this,
そ
Kanon.
うなのかな。
You think that's all it
そう
is?
だよ。だからそんなこと言わずに、今は体力をつけてゆっくり休んだ方がいい。このウイルスだってきっと治療法が見つかるはずだ。
Yes, so stop talking like that and just rest up. I'm sure they'll find a cure for this virus.
いいんだけど。
I hope they do. I know I can only give her baseless optimism, and that's probably what Kanon thinks too. She still looks depressed. Kanon stares at the floor. Seeing her like this makes a fist tighten around my heart. A strange sense of urgency consumes me.
こんな悲しい思い、苦しい思いをさせたくないのに。いつも幸せでいてほしいのに。
I don't want Kanon to be so sad, so hurt. I want her to be happy.
カノンは俺の大事な、世界で一番大事な。
Because Kanon is the most important person in the world to me.
カノン
Kanon! Huh? Before I realise it, I'm hugging her. I know hugging her won't solve any problems, but I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from holding Kanon tight and telling her everything will be okay.
俺に言ったよな。どんな姿を見ても嫌いにならないでって。
Remember what I said earlier? That I could never hate you, no matter what you look like.
今でも答えは変わらない。俺は何があってもカノンを嫌いになったりしない。
Well, my answer hasn't changed. No matter how you change, I'll never hate
これ
you.
からどんなことがあっても。
No matter what happens to you. Minato?
ありがとう。嬉しい。
Thanks. You're so sweet. Kanon slowly wraps her thin arms around my back, surrendering her weight into me. Kanon's warm, soft touch, Kanon's frail, soft body is in my arms
何
now.
があっても俺が守らなきゃ。そうでなければカノンはいつか。
I must protect her, no matter what. If I don't, she might disappear, and I'd lose her forever.
あ、
While I was thinking that, I hugged her too tightly. Kanon is gasping for air.
ごめんな。痛かったか。
Sorry, did I hurt you?
大丈夫。痛くなかったよ。とっても
No, I'm fine, but it didn't hurt,
嬉
but
しかった。
it felt really good.
そうか。
Oh, cool. Yeah. Kanon blushes. I laugh, my cheeks also burning. Yikes. I almost wound up sort of telling her how I feel about her.
とにかくだ、カノン。
Nice dodge, Minato,
これ
nice
からは
dodge. Anyway, Kanon, from now on, I tell her, turning my tone serious to hide my embarrassment.
とりあえずこれからも外に出ないようにしておとなしくしておいた方がいいよね。
Yeah, I need to stay indoors and in bed as much as possible. Kanon nods, her tone also serious. I guess the romantic atmosphere is gone. This is a relief to me, but to be honest, I also feel a bit shortchanged. No, stop thinking about that. I need to focus on survival in the coming
今
days.
女性ってだけで疑われる中世の魔女狩りみたいな状況だからな。もし感染してるってバレたらただじゃ済まない。
Right now, people are wary of you, just because you're female. It's like a witch hunt, and if they find out you're infected, it won't end well.
うちにいても風花ちゃんのことが心配だけど。
Yeah, I'm also worried about Fuka if I stay home,
そう
though.
だな。けどあいつは最近部屋にこもりきりだから気をつけていればきっと感染も防げるさ。
True, but she's been cooped up in her room lately, so you can avoid infecting her if you guys are careful. Because for some reason Minato's not put the pieces together about why Fuka is stuck in her room. It's pretty obvious to me why she's there.
そうだといいな。風花ちゃんだけには絶対に移したくないもの。
I hope so. I definitely don't want to infect
なんだった
Fuka.
ら風花に伝えたっていいんだ。あいつはそれでカノンを避けたりなんてしないはずだからな。
Then you should tell Fuka about it. She would never ostracize you for having the
そうだ
virus.
ね。知ってもらっていた方が風花ちゃんも心構えができると思うし。
True. Fuka would be safer if I told her I had the
きっと
virus.
大丈夫さ。だから諦めるなよ、カノン。
I'm sure everything will be okay. So don't give up hope,
いろいろあ
Kanon.
りがとう、ミナト。
Thanks, Minato, for everything. Being able to protect both of them is kind of wishful thinking at this point. But for now, those two girls are my top
まだ
priority.
発症したばかりで時間はあるはずだ。俺なりに調べてみるからさ。とりあえず今日は休めよ。
Since the symptoms are in the early stage, you still have time. I'll do whatever research I can. But for today, stay in bed.
そうするね。
Okay, I will. Kanon is asleep in bed. All that talking must have exhausted her.
絶対に俺が守るからな。
Kanon, I promise I'll save you. I vow to myself as I look at her peaceful, sleeping face. I think it might be a good time.
わかりました。ええ、はい。ええ、
セーブするで。
It's time to make a quick save.
セーブ終わったよ。
Okay, thank you. Yes, yes. Okay. Well, I'll be headed your way
よろしく
then.
お願いします。
Thank you so much.
ミナトさん、どこかへ行くの？
Minato, where are you
ちょっ
going?
と図書館へな。
To the library.
図書館？まだ空いているのね。
The library? Is it still
あ
open?
市役所の近くだから被害も少ないし、こんな状況だからこそ調べたいことがあるって人もいるだろうしな。
Yeah, it's near City Hall, so there isn't as much destruction there. And since the situation is so surreal, lots of people want to look things up.
ミナト、 何を調べたいねん。
Are you gonna look up something, Minato?
その話は後にしよう。行く途中で説明する。と、その前に。
I'll tell you all about it on the way. Oh, but before that...
Kanon、起きてるか？
Kanon, are you awake?
起きてるよ。
Minato? Yeah, I'm
俺、
awake.
ちょっと用があるんで出かけてくる。帰りはちょっと遅くなるかもしれないから、食事は一応下に用意してある。
I'm going out for a bit. I might not be back until late, so I already left dinner downstairs for you.
ありがとう。
Okay,
それじゃあ、
thanks.
行ってくるな。
Okay, see you later. Wait!
いってらっしゃい、みなと。気をつけて。
Goodbye, Minato. Be careful out there.
行ってくるよ。一応、風花にも声をかけてくからな。
Sure, thanks. I'm gonna go say goodbye to Fuka too.
それじゃあまた後で。
Okay, well, see you later. Kanon walks back into her room. Then they turn to talk to Fuka.
いってらっしゃい。
Goodbye. Judging by her voice, she's not doing very well. I need to get home as quickly as possible. Need to get moving early today, since I'm going to the library. No one's out because it's too dangerous. It's annoying that you have to keep skipping to each area rather than just choosing your end destination, unfortunately. But this is the fastest route. It's an ordinary tiny park. Yikes, not here! Here we go, the girls need to come out to play again. I've got a mix of two different types. God, I'm going to try Fire's Melody, Azumi's solo song. Here we go. Half damage.
僕たちに任せて。
Here we go.
ワクワクは求められない幸せ運ぶメロディー。元気勇気弾けるままに。ジャンプ。シンガソン with me さあ声の限り響き渡る二人の未来へとつなぐ歌シンフォニア
I think Azumi's is the hardest one.
前回の劣化みたいに
Still, it was enough to win in one shot, so I'll give her that. Might have been the hardest one, but it did the most damage. Local Street E. Yikes, not here. Attacked again, straight away. This time we got a gold and a green. Oh, it's Karen's. I'll try hers. Here we go.
侮れない相手のようです。
Hey, she's got first strike.
高く伸ばした手を君のもとへさもっと少しずつノアの貝見つけ出せ君の美女大切に育ててね夢に向かって進んでいこう行こうよトレイルコントレール地平線の向こう側まで響き渡る声カラフルな大地が優しく包んで
No, scattered the enemy again.
頑張ったよ
I'm okay with that. Didn't even get a chance to attack me. Let's go and say, Oh, I did move. I have nothing but good memories here. The library is in the government area. just like Ratum HQ. Then let's go. Let's get moving. Have to get to Ratum branch first and then go on to the library afterwards.
今日も配給は長蛇の列だね。
What a long line for rations today.
でも今日はこっちじゃなく図書館の方に用があるんだ。
Yeah, but I don't have business here today. I want to go to the library.
そういえばさっき司ちゃんも言っていましたが、湊さん何を調べるのですか？
Yeah, that's right. Sakasa mentioned what are you going to
ウイルス
research?
のことだよ。今調べられる限りのことは全部知っておきたい。
The virus. I want to read up on everything that's
カノンが
available.
感染していると分かった以上、何がカノンの生死を分けるか分からないからな。
Now that I know Kanon is infected, I need to see if there's a
カノン
cure.
もそれに風化を守るために役立ちそうな情報を少しでも仕入れておきたいんだよ。
I need information that will save Kanon and Fuka.
なるほどなるほど。さすが湊さん。ちゃんと考えてるんだね。
That makes sense. That's Minato. Always so
いや
thoughtful.
こんな状況じゃ嫌でもいろいろ考えざるを得ないだろ。
Well, I can't help but be thoughtful in this situation. While we talk, I get to the library.
本当だ。ちゃんと開いてますね。
Wow, it really is open.
まあ来る前に電話で確認したからな。
Yeah, well, I called just before I left, just to make sure.
ちょっと待った
Oh, wait a
なんだ
minute!
どうした？
Huh? What is it?
そこ消毒液と張り紙があるよ。
Over there! Over there! There's a bottle of disinfectant and a notice!
本当だ。どれどれ。
Huh? Oh, you're right. Let me see. To prevent the spread of the X virus, please cleanse your hands with disinfectant before entering. And yes, this game was released long before the current situation is out in the world. This developer has not tried to take advantage. I highly doubt a little hydrogen peroxide will prevent me from getting infected, but I guess I'll sanitize my hands anyway. The library is quiet. As usual, it smells like books. It's the only part of town that hasn't really changed since the incident. But there's no one here. That's something that's definitely changed. There are no patrons, and no employees either. The times I used to come here, 2 to 3 women in aprons would always greet me. But today, there's just an old man at the counter, reading a
こ
book.
の人が今朝電話に出てくれた人かな。
This must have been a man I spoke to on the phone this
あの
morning.
こんにちは。
Excuse me?
ああ、こんにちは。今朝電話をくれた人？
Huh? Oh, hello. You're the boy who called this morning.
はい、そうです。すみません、こんな時に。
Yes, sorry to bother
いや、
you.
いいんだよ。毎日ここを開けてはいるんだけど、利用者がほとんどなくてね。
It's okay. We keep the library open every day. But hardly anyone ever comes
ちょっ
here.
と退屈しかけてたところだったんだ。調べ物なら何でも相談に乗るよ。
I was just getting bored and hoping for company. And I'm happy to help you look up anything you
あ
need.
りがとうございます。それじゃ。
Oh, thank you. So, I tell the old man everything I want to do. I want to research the X virus, but not only information about what happens to the infected during and after, but also what's happening in other cities where the virus has infected people, and what happened after that.
なんかすごいことになっちゃったわね。
Ah, this is turning into something big.
そうだな。
Yeah. The old man excitedly goes into the back and comes out with all sorts of books, magazines, newspapers. I'm tired, so take care of the rest on your own. If you need me, ring the bell on the counter. And with that, he disappears into the back. And I stare at the table in front of me, with the thick stack of materials waiting.
これだけ本がいっぱいあるとどこから手をつけていいかわからないよね。
With this many materials, it's hard to know where to start.
そうだな。まずは手をつけやすそうなところから行くか。
Yeah, true. Let's start with whatever looks easiest to read. I grabbed the easiest books and magazines first, and put the rest off for later. This reminds me of studying for school tests. Ugh. I muster up my courage and start with the scientific magazines, looking for any general information on the virus. All the scientific magazines talk about outbreaks of the pandemic that happened outside Utanami around 2 to 3 months ago. The news featured a series of tiny outbreaks that occurred in a tiny town outside of Japan. The video Makoto saw earlier probably came from one of those sites.
で、何かいい情報はあったんか？
Sir, did you find anything
いや
useful?
今のところ大したことは。今じゃニュースでも毎日のように流れてる話ばっかりだな。
Not yet. Just the same sort of things I see on TV every day.
話よ。
Like
そう
what?
だな。例えば、
Let's
X
see.
型ウイルスは実はそれほど感染力は強くない。空気感染や軽い接触だけで感染するようなことはほとんどないらしい。
Like that the X virus isn't actually that contagious, and that it can't be transmitted by air or by a light
感染例
touch.
の多くは体液の接触による感染というか、感染者から攻撃を受けたことによる感染だって話とかな。
And that most infections are caused by an exchange of bodily fluids, or by being attacked by an infected person.
今となっては周知の事実よね。
Well, that's all common knowledge by now.
あ、この本だいぶ情報が古いな。感染者についても女性に多いとの報告があるとしか書かれてないし。
Yeah, I mean, this magazine has pretty outdated information. The only other thing it has written about the infected is we hear most of the infected are female. And recently, people have come to know that fact as only females can be infected, which is why there was that little riot earlier.
くそ、思い出しちまった。嫌なことを。
Damn it. I didn't want to remember that horrible thing happening. I shake my head, trying to expel that powerful scene from my mind.
そうだよ。そんなことより頭を切り替えて、もっとウイルスの情報を。
That's right. The best way to forget about that is to research the X virus some more. Then I have an
そう
epiphany.
いえば、だいぶ前に流行があったっていう外国の街。
That's
そこは
right.
どうなったんだ？
There was that foreign town that was infected before us. What actually happened
気に
there?
なるな。
I really want to know.
何が？
No, what?
あ
Huh? Oh. I whispered to Sakasa the information she wants. But the only reason I'm able to have a whispered conversation with D4U is because the library is basically deserted. Well, that aside.
なるほど。それはだね。
Okay, well, in that case, what you need to do is...
何か心当たりがあるのか？
Huh? You have any
さっ
leads?
きおじいさんが言ってたサイトにアクセスしたらいいと思うぞ。
I think you should access that database the old man told you about.
全くもってその通りだが、もったいぶって言うほどのことか？
Well, yeah, of course I should. Did you even need to say that? The old man had turned on the computer in the corner of the periodicals room. I should use it to research the news stories about the other town where there was an outbreak. This library database is a much more powerful search engine that connects to more sources than my browser at home. What? Maybe in 1996 or 1997, but not now. That is definitely useful. If I typed virus and town into my search engine at home, I'd get a bunch of phony sites. So basically the library have got a fake news detector. Can anyone tell me where I can get that filter? I want it on my own internet. But this search engine will only take me to credible news sites, which is incredibly useful. Right, so only credible news sites, so that means no Fox News, no Yahoo News, no Huffington Post, no The Sun, no Daily Echo, no Daily Express, no Daily Mail. How many more of my audience can I marginalise by shitting on their press tonight? Do we keep going? Okay, let's get to researching.
なんだこれ。
What is this?
今度は何や
What is it this time?
何か不審な点でも
Find anything
不
disturbing?
審というか、どうにも理解できないことがあるんだ。
Not disturbing. Just it doesn't add up. I read the article about the X-Virus to Rico and the others, then tell them my concern.
まず、検索でわかる限り、一番古いウイルスの流行は、ヨーロッパのとある田舎町。これが1年ほど前のことだ。ほら、この記事。
I followed the X-Virus back to its earliest report, and it happened in a small village in Europe. That was about a year ago. Look at this article.
なるほど。この時には数人が発症したものの、感染はそれ以上広がることなく収束したのですね。
I see. So the virus spread to many people, but the infection went no further and it ended.
でも、感染した人は全員亡くなってるんだね。かわいそう。
But all the infected lost their lives. Poor things.
で、どうしてそれが理解できないの？
So why doesn't that add up? Why doesn't that add up to
問
you?
題はその後なんだ。
Look what happened afterwards. I explained to the five of them why it didn't add up to me. After the first outbreak, the X-Virus was discovered in 4 to 5 more places. Each was a country far away from the last, and it happened one after another, sometimes in largely populated cities. And in all cases, when the outbreak started, the news was full of stories about it. But the stories quickly died down. The only things you could find were amateur uploaded videos on the internet by victims.
で、それが
So?
普通だったらそのまま忘れ去るところだが、それぞれの町に関するニュースをその後も追ってみた。
Normally, the stories would be forgotten after that, but I checked in on the aftermath from the places where the outbreaks
する
occurred.
と、大体小さな記事で収束宣言が出されていて、最終的な被害者は数人から多くて十数人。
I found a tiny article called Outbreak Contained. It lists the final death toll. Only around 15
感
people.
染した人たちは残念ながらほとんどが亡くなっているらしい。でも理解できないのはここから先だ。
All those infected died, unfortunately. But this is where things start to not add
どんな
up.
ことなの？
What do you
なぜ
mean?
かどのケースでも感染はそれほど拡大していないんだ。少なくとも今回の歌波市のようには。
For some reason, all of the other outbreaks were very small. At least none of them were as big as the outbreak here in Utanami.
確かに。それは変かも。
That is weird.
なんでここだけがこんなことになったんやろ。
So why's this place special?
わからない。ただ
I don't know. Except...
ただ
Except?
もしかして歌波市のことを伝えたニュースの中にその答えがあるのかもしれない。今度はそっちを調べてみる。
Except maybe the news stories on Utanami might have the answer hidden. I should look there next.
やれやれ。大変そうだな。
Yikes, you got your work cut out for you. As expected, there are piles and piles of articles on the Utsunami pandemic. Just skimming over them makes my eyes tired.
港さん大丈夫？
Minato, are you okay?
大丈夫だ。しかし全然気づかなかったけど、ここ2、3日でずいぶん大変なことが起きてたんだな。
Yeah, I'm okay. But I didn't realize just how bad things have gotten in the last couple of days. I've been so stressed over Kanon and Fuka that I had no time to watch the news. But apparently, there have been major developments. Rayton broke through the initial blockades that were put up at the time of the outbreak. In other words, they broke through our city limits. And now, the infection is spreading rapidly. Rayton is pushing the blockade further and further back, and they're looking into evacuating the surrounding areas.
なぜ歌波市ではここまで感染が大規模に広がるんだ？
Why? Why is the infection so huge in just Utsunami? Why is Utsunami the only city so badly threatened? From yet another article, I learn a crazy truth. In one of the areas where the virus killed about 15 and was thought to be contained, it's made a comeback, as if encouraged by the chaos that's been caused in Utsunami. Riko's looking further into it right now.
どうやリコちゃん、なんかわかったか？
Well, Riko, have you found anything, huh?
どうしたのリコちゃん、深刻な顔して。
What's wrong, Riko? You look so
大
serious.
変なことがわかったわ。
I just made a horrible discovery, Riko says, explaining her findings. The former outbreak sites are experiencing even worse outbreaks now. Pandemics as bad as what Utsunami is experiencing. The worst seems to be the first place the virus was discovered, in that tiny European village. The newspaper article has a map that shows where the village is.
これ、カノンが入院してた病院の近くじゃないか。
Wait. Isn't this near where Kanon was hospitalized?
そうなの？
Is it?
行ったことはないけど、何度も絵はがきをもらった。
Yeah, I've never been there, but she sent me a lot
綺
of
麗なとこ
letters.
ろだったのに、どうしてそんなことに。
It's such a pretty place. Why did this have to happen? Naturally, experts on both sides are fighting over the possible reasons and the validity of the reports. All newspapers include their debates, but none of them have any concrete conclusions
だと
yet.
すれば、俺に答えを出せる道理もないってことだよな。
Which means there's no way I can draw any conclusions from this. I suddenly realize it's getting dark.
そうだ、そろそろ帰らなきゃ。カノンとフーカが心配する。
I'd better be getting home. Kanon and Fuka are probably worried. And speaking of getting home, I'm going to do a quick save. Yep, I'm not safe for nearly 20 minutes.
セーブ終わったよ。
Let's keep going. I stand up just as the old man returns from his
どうだい？
office.
何か大事な情報は見つかったかい？
How'd it go? Did you find anything important?
いえ、まあ。でも、いろいろと勉強になりました。これ、片付けてきます。
No, well, but I did learn a lot. I'll just put these away.
それはそのままでいいよ。私が明日やっておく。どうせ暇なんだからね。
Oh, you can leave them out. I'll put them away tomorrow. I have nothing else to do
今日
anyway.
はもう遅いから早く帰った方がいい。私もそろそろ帰りたいしね。
It's getting late, son. You should get home as soon as you can. I'll be doing that myself.
そうですか。すみません。長いした上に散らかしっぱなしで。
Okay, sorry I kept you late and messed up the
いいんだ
library.
よ。何か調べ物があったらいつでもまた来てくれ。
Oh, that's all right. Come back anytime you want to do some research.
ありがとうございました。
I will, thank you. I thank him and leave the library. On the way home, My mind is swimming with questions from what I researched today. But I still can't find any
カノンの
answers.
ために風花のために何を
I
して
need
や
to
れ
do
るのか
something. For both Kanon's and Fuka's
それぐら
sake.
いはわかるんじゃないかと思ったんだけどな
I thought at least that was clear. But am I really able to do anything for either of them? How can I help Kanon, who's infected by the virus, and Fuka, who's infected by some other illness? And while the city is in chaos.
湊さん、
Minato? Huh?
私たちでよければこれからも力になるから。
We will continue to fight for you.
僕らの歌でね。
Yeah, with our
カノン
songs.
さん、風花さんの辛さを少しでも和らげることができるのなら。
If we can ease Kanon's and Fuka's suffering, even just a
ってい
little.
うか、それぐらいしかできへんけど、うちら頑張るで。
I mean, that's the only thing we can do. But we'll go for it.
みんなありがとう
Ladies,
なみんなこれからもよろしく頼むな
thank you. I'm glad you're on my side. That's right. I have D for you. Maybe they can help me save both Fuka and Kanon. Then someday, they'll both be well again. Having faith in that is my only hope.
どこだっけここは
Where was this place? Oh, right. I came here to watch Yuno practice. Okay.
あなたなの。
It's you.
まあねさつき先輩もいつも応援に来てるね
Well, yeah. You always come here to watch Yuno at practice.
私は応援に来てるんじゃない。ユノを変態どもから守っているだけ。
No, I'm not here to watch her. I'm here to protect her from the
そっ
perverts.
かそうだったな
Oh,
金
right.
城、あなたは他の変態たちとは違う。それはなぜ？
Kamishiro, you're not like the other perverts. Why is that?
なぜって友達だからかな
Why is that? Well, because you know it's my friend?
あなたにとって友達とは何？
How do you define
そ
friend?
れはいつも一緒にいたい関係っていうか
Well, it's someone I always want to be around.
いつも一緒。本当かな？
Always want to be around. Is that
う
true?
のどういう意味だ
You know, what do you
だっ
mean?
て今一緒にいるのはカノンと風花ちゃんだけじゃない。
Well, the ones you're always around right now are Kanon and Fuka.
これは二人は家族だから
Well, that's because they're my
だから
family.
特別扱いなの？私の応援くらいはするけど
Okay, this has got deep out of nowhere.
守ってはくれないの？
This has suddenly escalated to a whole new level. So they get special treatment. You find cheering me on a gymnastics meet, but you won't risk your life to save me?
あなたにとっての
I already have. I got my ass kicked
そ
for
の
you.
程度のもの。そういうこと。
So friendship is a rather selective thing for you. Is that what you're trying to tell
結
us?
局綺麗事を言っても二人を守れればそれでいいってことかな。
Well, next time Mako and his cronies are coming round to kick you in the face, I'll walk away, shall I? I'm the guy who risked getting his ribs broken and everything else so I could stop you from getting raped. And yes, that's what one of them wanted to do. One of them did want to do the R word, and I intervened. And I'm the bad guy now who's stabbing her in the back. Piss off. You tell everyone whatever makes them feel good. But you then stab them in the back to protect those two girls.
せっかく戦える力があるのに。
And you have the power to fight
これ
too.
だってできたら他のみんなも守りたいさけど仕方ないだろ
I wish I could protect everyone, but I
自
can't.
分と家族を守るのが君の限界。そういうこと。
So yourself and your family's where you draw the line. Am I right? No! Because I offered you to move into the house with me, and as I say, I very near got myself beaten to death to protect Yuno. Bollocks to your question.
違う。俺だってできればみんなを守りたいと思ってるんだ。
No! I wish I could do whatever I can to save everyone!
友人に何かあっても君は見捨てない。そういうこと。
So you're saying if something happens to your friends, you won't abandon them?
もちろんだ。さつき先輩のこともユノのこともそう思ってる。
Of course not! I feel that way about Yuno and you too!
本当かな。
Can you really
どう
help?
だかね。
Yeah, I really do wonder. Their eyes are so cold. I uncomfortably look away. What else am I supposed to do?
ミナト、起きて。
Minato? Minato? Wake up!
大丈夫？汗びっしょりだよ。びっくりしちゃった。
Are you okay? You're soaked with sweat. You gave me a little scare.
夢か。
Oh, I was dreaming. That's right. I was taking a nap before supper.
ちょっと嫌な夢を見てさ。
I was just having a little nightmare. Wow, why did I dream about Yuno and Satsuki condemning me? Maybe I have a lot of pent-up
ご
anxieties.
めんね、勝手に入って返事がなかったから。
Sorry, I came in without knocking. You didn't answer,
いい
so...
んだ。ところで何かあったんじゃないのか。
It's okay. By the way, did you need to see me about something?
ちょっと気になることがあってこっちに来て。
Yeah, something's been worrying me. Will you come with me for a minute? Kanon walks over to the window and
何か
beckons.
見えるのか。
Is it something out there?
あれ見て、そーっと。
Yeah. Well, look at that. Let's see. I place my face right next to Kanon's on the windowsill and look outside. And there's someone familiar out there.
あれはさつき先輩じゃないか。
Isn't that Satsuki?
そうなの。さっきからずっとああしてうちの周りをうろうろしてるの。
Yeah, she's been patrolling our house like that for a
どう
while.
して家に入れてあげなかったんだ。何か用でもあってきたんだろう。
Why don't you let her in? Maybe she came here to see one of us. I was just talking to her about that. I invited her over. Maybe she came to discuss moving in.
声をかけようと思ったんだけど、ちょっとおかしいと思わない？
At first I was going to call out to her, but don't you think it's strange?
おかしい。何がだ。
Strange? How?
っていうか、いつものさつき先輩らしくないっていうか、まるで具合が悪いみたいにフラフラしてるでしょ。
I can't put my finger on it, but she's not acting normal, and she's wobbling as she walks, like she doesn't feel well.
なるほど。確かに。
You're right, I can see that. I check again, and Satsuki's gait is clearly off.
正気がないというか。例えるならそんな感じか。
It's like she's the definition of lifeless.
いつまで経ってもベルを鳴らしに来ないし、なんだか怖くなっちゃって。
Yes, and she keeps wandering around our house, but doesn't ring the doorbell. It's starting to scare me.
わかった。俺ちょっと見てくるよ。
I get it. I'll go talk to her.
大丈夫かな？
Are you sure it's
放っ
safe?
ておくわけにもいかないだろ。大丈夫さ。感染者ってわけじゃないんだし。
Well, I can't just leave her out there. Don't worry, she's not one of the infected.
でも気をつけてね。
Okay, but be careful.
念のため家から出ないようにしてくれ。
I will. Just in case, make sure you don't leave the house. I'm doing another quick save here. I got the feeling it's going to be important. Satsuki suddenly coming back and having a walk that's off tells me something about this isn't right.
Satsuki senpai!
Satsuki! I call out to her from the front door. She slowly turns when she hears my voice. Her face is motionless, and it gives me the chills.
Satsuki senpai?
Satsuki?
そこにいたのね。
Kamishiro. There you are.
よかった。何かあったのかと思ったよ。うちに何か用か？
Thank God. I was worried something happened to you. Do you want to see me?
まあとにかく立ち話もなんだし中に入ってくれよ。
Well, anyway, let's not linger outside. Come on in. Don't do it! When I try to invite Satsuki inside, a loud voice booms out in protest.
アキラさん。
近
Akira!
づいてはダメ。彼女から離れなさい。今す
Stay
ぐ。
away from her! Move it! Now!
何のことですか？離れろってなんで？
What are you talking about? Why do I need to stay
彼女
away?
は感染しています。
Because she's infected.
感染？
Huh?
で
Infected?
すから危険なんです。離れてください。
Yes, and dangerous, so stay back!
そんなわけない。見てくださいよ。何もおかしくなんてないでしょ。この間会った時だって別にそんな。
But I can't! Look at her! Nothing's wrong with her! I talked to her recently and there was nothing! Even Satsuki is infected? I don't want to believe it, so I shout back defiantly.
おそらく彼女はもう。
No, she was probably already infected when you last...
ミナトはどうしたの？
Minato? What's wrong? I turn around, and Kanon is peeking out from the front door.
どうして出てきたんだ？
Kanon! Why did you come out?
叫び声が聞こえたから気になって。どうしたの？
I hear loud voices and got worried. What's going on? And then it happens.
さつき先輩。
Satsuki? Satsuki suddenly clutches her head in pain. It's a familiar sight.
あの日。
That's right. It's the same. I think back to the sports festival, when Maki suddenly acted like that.
今すぐ離れて。
This is bad! Get away from her! Now! Oh, hello? It's a kind of a weird cross between Dead or Alive and a Devil Angel. Not quite fan service, but I think that's what they were trying to go for. Satsuki unleashes an eerie scream as she transforms. What is that thing? Why did she so suddenly?
何かのきっかけでこうして感染レベルが急激に上昇することもあるんです。
As I feared, something must have triggered the infection to escalate quickly. Oh God! Kanon hugs herself nervously. She must be freaked out over the idea of meeting the same fate. And I don't even want to think about Kanon turning into a monster like that. Satsuki, now fully transformed into a monster, glares menacingly at us.
襲ってくるわ。気をつけて。
And for those of you looking at the webcam at the moment, seeing me contort as I'm doing these voices, you must probably be thinking, what a fucking idiot. And you'd be correct thinking that. She's going to attack! Watch out!
ミナトさん、いけるよね。私たちはいつでも大丈夫。
Minato, can we help? We're ready when you are.
そんなさつき先輩と戦えっていうのか？
But we can't. You want us to attack Satsuki?
こうなった以上仕方ありません。覚悟を決めるしか。
Yes, it's the only choice now. We have to face reality.
無理だ。そんな友達と戦うなんて。
But I can't do that. She's my friend.
そんな弱気なこと言わないで。あなたが戦わないなら誰がみんなを守るの？
Don't be so weak. If you won't fight her, how will you protect everyone else? I have to choose between Satsuki and Kanon. That's too cruel. It's too cruel. But one of them is already beyond saving. Oh, damn it! If I can only save one of them, then I have to save the one I can.
カノン、家の中に入るんだ。
Kanon, back in the house. Okay. Kanon timidly jumps back inside. I'm sorry, Satsuki, but this is my only choice. Well, actually, my only choice is to put a quick save in, because I'm not doing a read-through of that again. Even though it was only a few minutes ago, I am not doing another read-through of that. I can't save you. Ladies, I'm ready.
くそ、どうしてこんなことに。
Damn it! Damn it! Why is this happening? Okay, Rico, we're going all out attack.
頼むから来ないでくれ。元に戻ってくれ。
Please stay back! Please go back to normal! But it's not going to happen. And she's going to do how many hearts of damage? 3.
悲しみの向こう側にある強い気持ちを力にして孤独な悪魔の声を打ち砕き全ていつか包み込むライトにありがとうライトよ高くこだまし悲しみの淵から幸福の光へと救い出せ
Rico's is easy at the start and then difficult afterwards. Now, do I use a get well here or do I use a move? I'm going to play safe.
ダメか。
It didn't work! Damn it! Oh, damn it. What a waste. That's annoying. Cute song, but I didn't want her to have the first attack. I did not want that. I wanted her to be second. Because if Satsuki does 4 hearts of damage, it's going to cause a problem. If she does 3, I might be alright. Let's try Water's Melody. Okay, song 1, here goes song 2.
幾億の出会いから導
Missed timing badly on that one. 'Filled the bar, but I don't think it's enough to kind of finish her off. Oh, it was! Oh, okay. I'm a bit surprised by that. I'm very surprised that was enough to finish her off. Oh, Jesus. Just had to kill Satsuki. Not knock her out. Not actually had to kill her. Fuck. The monster who was formerly Satsuki disappears. I did it! I killed her! Consciously! With my own hands! I killed my friend! She's gone.
なんてことをしちまったんだ。
How could I do that? What? Why did I do that?
方法はなかったのか。先輩を助ける方法はなかったのか。
Wasn't there another way? Wasn't there a way I could have saved her?
落ち込まないでください。皆さんを守るためにしたことなんですから。
Please don't chastise yourself. This was the only way to save everyone else.
そうよ。家族を守るためでしょ。あなたは正しいことをしたわ。
That's right. You had to protect your family. You did the right thing. D4U tries to comfort and encourage me, but their words hurt my ears. Their praise is empty.
よく戦ってくれました。ご協力感謝します。
You fought well. I thank you for your cooperation. What? But Akira's insensitive praise is beyond empty. I feel the blood drain from the top of my head. Then I feel something boil up in the pit of my stomach.
協力ってどういうことだよ。
Cooperation? What do you mean, cooperation?
あんたな、友達を、俺の友達を俺に消させといて、一体どういう。
Listen, you made me kill my friend. What do you mean?
血をなくされて、お気持ちはお察しします。
You have my condolences on losing your
けれ
friend.
ど、感染し、最終ステージに入ってしまったからには、もう、それは分かってください。
But once the infection reached the final stage, there was no saving her. Please understand that. Akira's restrained, cool tone makes me snap out of my anger for a second. That's right. Satsuki was gone. And that's why I decided to kill her. If I couldn't save her, then I had to kill her. To save Kanon and Fuka. I was the one who made that decision. I have no right to be angry at Akira for that. It was my choice. I'm at fault. I'm the one who killed Satsuki.
上白くん、少しお話ししなければならないことがあります。大丈夫ですか？
Kamishira Minato, there's something we must discuss. Do you have a minute? I mean, pleasant formalities aside, let's see. He's just pretty much killed his friend, even though she turned into a monster. His emotions are all over the effing place. And you want to know if he can fit you into his schedule. I'm not the most sensitive person on the planet, but even I know that's not how you ask that question.
どうぞ。
But yeah, he just seems to answer it. Sure. A heavy, vile feeling still rests in the pit of my stomach. It takes everything in me just to squeeze out that
こ
answer.
んな事態を終わらせるためにも、私たちはウイルスについてもっと調査を進めなければいけないんです。
We still have a lot more research to do in order to fully eradicate this virus.
そうですか。それで何か分かったことはあったんですか？
Oh, really? So, did you learn anything yet? In your research?
まだはっきりとしたことは。
Nothing clear. Akira apologizes, shaking her
ですが
head.
気になることはあります。
But one thing did stick out to
なん
me.
です？
What's
カノ
that?
ンさんについてです。彼女の様子に変わりはありませんか？
Kanon. Have you noticed any change in her? Why is she asking about Kanon? She probably doesn't know Kanon has
カノ
been
ンさんのご
affected.
病気について調査しました。どうにも疑わしいですね。
I looked up her medical history, and I'm running into a lot of red
彼
flags.
女とウイルスの感染との間に直接の関係を疑わせる部分はありません。しかし、
Nothing conclusively connects her to the outbreak. However,
突然なんてことを言うんですか？カノンは傷ついてるんですよ。目の前であんなことになって。
where is this coming from all of a sudden? Kanon's deeply hurt! One of her friends turned into a monster before her very eyes!
私はただウイルスについて調べたいだけです。それが解決につながるかもしれないのですよ。カノンさんを調べさせていただけませんか？
All I want is to learn more about this virus, and she might be the key to learning more. Can't I examine
嫌
Kanon?
だ。そんなことはさせない。
No! I won't let you do
な
that!
ぜです？カノンさんを調査されて都合の悪いことでもあるのですか？
Why not? Is there any reason why examining Kanon would hurt
そ
her?
んなんじゃない。でもカノンはウイルスに関係ない。ただそっとしておいてほしいんだ。
It's not that at all! But Kanon has nothing to do with this virus! I just want people to leave her alone!
先ほど言いましたね。何かのきっかけで感染レベルが上昇することがあると。
Remember what I said earlier about something possibly triggering the virus to
そ
escalate?
れがカノンのせいだって言うんですか？
Are you saying it's Kanon's
可能
fault?
性はあります。現に彼女が姿を見せた途端、さつきさんは変貌しました。
It is possible. Satsuki transformed as soon as she saw Kanon. That is true. I hate to admit it, but I don't have a comeback
さ
for
つき
that.
さんがいつから感染していたのかはわかりませんが、
I don't know when Satsuki was
そも
first
そも周囲を
infected,
徘徊していたのも、カノンさんが影響していたのかも。
but Kanon might have influenced her loitering around your house. Come to think of it, Satsuki was definitely acting strange when she was close to my house the last time. And she said she was feeling ill when she came inside to drink tea. But after she got away from the house, she was doing okay. Does this mean her virus was playing off at the virus in Kanon? Maybe the reason why Satsuki was saying strange things and saying she felt odd was because of
それ
that.
以上やはり思い当たることが。
Judging by the look on your face, you have an idea what I'm talking
い
about.
や、ありませんよ。それにカノンは感染していませんから。
No, I don't. And besides, Kanon isn't
カノン
infected.
さんは感染していないというあなたの言葉を信じるとしても、何かしらの関係を感じます。
Even if I give you the benefit of the doubt and believe you, I still feel a
だ
connection.
とすれば、ウイルスにかかっていても発症しない免疫を持っている。
Kanon might even have an immunity to the virus.
だから調査ですか？
Oh, so that's why you want to examine her.
あなたが認めてくれればですが。
Yes, if you give permission, that is. If Akira examines Kanon, she'll discover Kanon is infected. Then there's no telling what will happen to her. Worst case scenario, she'll wind up like Satsuki. No! I can't let that happen!
やっぱりダメです。病気も安定してませんし、さつき先輩のことでショックも受けてる。
No, I can't let you. Her original illness still hasn't stabilized, and she's shook up from what happened to
だ
Satsuki.
から、とりあえず今は。
So, at least for
そう
now.
ですか。仕方ありません。無理には調査はしません。
I see. Okay, I can't force you to let me
け
examine
れ
her.
ど、カノンさんには気をつけてください。あなたの妹さんにも近づけない方がいいかもしれませんね。
But be careful around Kanon. You should probably keep her away from your sister too. Akira says, walking away. I go back inside to find Fuka and Kanon both waiting anxiously for me.
お兄ちゃん、大丈夫？
Brother, are you okay?
ふうか。
Fuka! When I see Fuka, my heart jumps. Kanon seems to be leaving a lot of space between herself and Fuka. Not that she isn't, but okay.
カノンにもフーカにも心配かけないようにしないと。
I need to keep both Kanon and Fuka worry-free. I pretend to be calm and ask
フー
Fuka.
カ、具合はもういいのか？
Fuka, are you feeling better?
ちょっと。でも、外で、さつきさんが。
Not quite, but I saw Satsuki outside.
そうか。
Oh, right. Fuka was watching from the window. That's why she came downstairs.
さつき先輩は。
What happened to
ダメ
Satsuki?
だった。もう戦うしかなくて。
I couldn't save her. I had to fight her.
そう。こんなのひどいよね。どうしてこんなことになっちゃったんだろう。
Oh, I'm so sorry. Why did this have to happen?
カノンちゃん。
Kanon. Fuka reaches out to Kanon and she starts to cry. When I see this, Akira's warning to keep Kanon from Fuka returns sharply to my
フー
mind.
カ、怖がらせちゃったな。まだ具合悪いんだろ。部屋に戻ってていいからさ。
Fuka, sorry I scared you. You still feel sick, don't you? You should go back to bed. Huh? Oh, okay. I step between the girls and gesture towards the stairs. Damn it! What the hell am I doing? I was all noble and said I'd take care of Kanon, and look at me! Maybe deep down, I'm scared of Kanon.
ミナト？
Minato?
ああ、どうした？
Oh, what's up? Now that I'm aware of this ugly part of myself, I can't look at her right
ア
now.
キラさん、何か言ってなかった？
Did Akira say anything to you?
どういうことだ？
Huh? Why'd you
アキ
ask?
ラさん、私のことずっと見てた。何か探るように見極めようとしてるというか。
She was staring at me the whole time, like she was trying to find something out
そ
about
う
me.
か。俺には何も言ってなかったぞ。気のせいじゃないか。
Oh, well, she didn't tell me anything. Maybe you were just imagining it. Even if Kanon is infected, I want to protect her. I don't want her to be treated like the other infected people. I don't want to hand her over to Akira or Reitem. I look into Kanon's eyes, vowing to protect her, and mustering every ounce of focus I have into lying to her face.
それならいいんだけど。
Oh, okay then. But when our eyes finally do meet, I can tell Kanon doesn't believe me. No, she's not the one that doesn't believe me. I don't believe me. I don't trust myself or Kanon. I can see the distrust in my own reflection in Kanon's eyes. Satsuki?
まさかあの先輩があんな風になるなんて。
I never knew she'd wind up like that. When I first met her, she didn't speak to me and didn't smile. She scared me a little, actually. She's a bit socially awkward and bad at expressing her feelings, but deep down, she's very caring.
そんなさつき先輩がどうしてあんなことになってしまうの？
Why did she have to suffer such a cruel fate?
信じられないよ。どうして？
I just can't believe it. Why?
さつき先輩はあんな風になるような人じゃない。あんな風になって友達に襲いかかったり、まして湊やアキラさんと戦ったり。
Satsuki isn't capable of what she became. She would never attack her friends. She would never attack Minato or
そ
Akira.
んなことをする人じゃない。
She would never do
そんな
that.
ことがさつ
But
き
she
先輩
did.
に起こるなんて。
But she did.
でもあれは現実なんだ。X 型ウイルスの現実。
What I
あれ
saw,
が X 型ウイルスの症状。
what I saw is real. That's what the X virus does to people.
X 型ウイルスに感染した人はいずれさつき先輩と同じように。
Anyone infected by the X virus will wind up like Satsuki.
じゃあ私もいつかあんな姿になって何もかもわからなくなって、そして湊や風花ちゃんに。
So, will it happen to me too? Will I turn into a monster and attack Minato and Fuka?
それだけは嫌。
No! 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 I can't let that happen! I don't care if I have to die. If I feel like I'm changing on the inside. I always knew I might die young. So a part of me has been half dead all this time.
湊や風花ちゃんを巻き込むなんて、そんなことには耐えられないよ。
But I can't stand the thought of getting Fuka and Minato caught up in it.
それじゃ私はどうすれば。
But what can I
アキ
do?
ラさん、アキラさんだったら知ってるの？
Akira. Maybe Akira knows something.
あの人はなぜあんなことを。アキラさんは一体何を知ってるの？そもそもどうして私のところに来たの？
Why did she do that? Does Akira know something I don't? And why did she come to see me in the first
何か
place?
私にアキラさんが興味を持つ。あそこまであの人が本気になるようなことが何か。
Why is Akira interested in me? No, there must be some reason that she's drawn to me.
私がウイルスに感染していること。
Is it because I'm infected by the virus? She's working with Radom, the organization who's trying to stop the X virus from spreading. So I could understand why she'd set her sights on me if she knew I was infected. But why? With all those other infected people wandering around the town, it doesn't make sense for her to single me out. But she is. The first day we met Akira, she's always had her sights on
アキ
me.
ラさんは私について何かをしているはず。でもそれって何？
Akira must know something about me, but what does she know?
私はただの病弱な女の子なのに、特別な能力や特別な才能を持っているわけでもないのに。
I'm just a frail, sickly girl. I have no special powers or talents.
それどころか普通の子のように毎日学校に通うことすらできないのに。
No. If anything, I'm worse than normal. I can't even go to an academy like a normal girl.
そうか。結局 ほんの少しの間しかみんなと学校に通うことはできなかったんだね。
That's right. I was only able to go to the academy with everyone else for just a few weeks. There's no reason Akira would be interested in someone like me. But still, she's interested. Very interested.
ちょっと待って。関心があるのは私じゃないのかも。
Wait a minute. Maybe it's not me that she's
お
interested
母さ
in.
んのことだったら、もしかして何か。
Maybe she's interested in my mother. Okay, Kanon's mother's... Where are we going with this game? My mother was a medical professor, and her specialty was viruses. I remember hearing that. Does this mean my mother maybe knew something about the X virus? No, that doesn't feel
お
right.
母さん、私が病気になってからは研究でもプライベートでも私の病気のことにかかりっきり。
Because when I got sick, my mom was studying my illness, either when she was at work or off
私
work.
の病気はウイルス性のものじゃないそうだし、事故で亡くなる直前までその病気のことばかり研究していたのだとしたら。
And it doesn't seem like my illness is a virus, so she was studying only me all that time before she died in
ウ
that
イルスに
accident.
はほとんど関わっていないはず。
She wouldn't have learned much about any new viruses. Then, what about my
お
father?
父さんは物理学者。元気だった頃にはいろいろ研究の話を聞かせてくれたけど、正直私には何のことだかわからなかった。
My father was a physicist. I remember him telling me all about his research before I got sick, but it all went over my head.
楽しそうにニコニコ笑いながら話してくれるお父さんの様子を見ているのが嬉し
I
かっ
just
ただ
loved
け。
watching my father talk about his job. He was always looked so vibrant and
断
happy.
片的に覚えているのは、ゲームやアプリの中のキャラクターが現実に出てきてみんなを助けてくれたら。
The only thing I remember him talking about was, wouldn't it be neat if characters in a game came to life to help people? Ah! That sounds a lot like the D4U unit, doesn't it? Characters in a game coming to life to help people. Okay. Kanon's parents had a lot more involved in this.
というようなお話。それが研究に関係あるのかどうかすら小さい私には分からなかった。
I didn't know if that's something he was researching
今も
though.
分からないけど、
I still don't know for
や
sure.
っぱり分からない。
No. I don't know
アキラさん
anything.
があそこまで強い関心を持っていることって一体。
Why is Akira so interested in me? Oh. Okay, what's going on here? Oh! While I'm having flashbacks about my parents, a certain scene comes to me. That happened 4 years ago. It happened when I was in that hospital in
お
Europe.
母さん、これ何？
Mom, what's
これは
this?
ね、薬よ。カノンの病気を治して体を強くしてくれる新しい薬。
This is a new drug. A new drug that will cure your illness and make you stronger.
そんなお薬があるの？あ、もしかしてお母さんが研究してたお薬。
Wow, that kind of drug really exists? Did you develop it, Mom?
そうよ。今からそれをカノンに注射するの。危険はないはず。でも
I did, and I'm about to inject you with it, Kanon. It's perfectly safe,
もしか
but...
すると注射した後少し苦しいかもしれない。でも大丈夫よ。すぐに
You might
収
hurt a
まるはずだから。
You might hurt a little after you're injected. Don't worry. The pain will go away quickly. Okay.
心配？
Are you scared?
ちょっとだけ。
A
ごめ
little.
んね。でも私たちには、私とお父さんには、他にあなたを救えそうな方法が思いつかないの。
Sorry, but your father and I, we can't seem to find any other way to save
で
you.
も、 信じてちょうだいかな。お母さんたちは必ずあなたを救ってみせるから。
Have faith, Kanon. We will save you, no matter what the
ま
cost.
た歌波のお家に帰って湊くんや風花ちゃん、ゆのちゃんたちと遊べるようにしてあげる。
You'll be able to go home to Uranami and play with Minato, Fuka, and Yuno again.
人たちと会いたいよ。
I'll get to see Minato. I really want to see them
大
all.
丈夫、必ずそうなるから。
Don't worry, you will.
だから
Thanks.
お母さんを信じて。腕を出して。
So please, trust me. Give me your arm. Okay.
もしかしてこのことお母さんのお薬なの？アキラさんが気にしているのは。
Is that what Akira is interested in? The drug Mom injected me with?
それならお母さんが研究記録を残していたはずだし。
But Mom surely left notes on that
お母
drug.
さんの記録は今あちこちの大学や研究所に渡っているらしいから。
And her lab notes. I think they're at her university's
その
lab.
気になればアキラさんが記録を見られないはずがないよね。
Akira could easily look up her notes if she wanted
と
to.
するとやはりアキラさんが探しているのはこの薬のことじゃないのかな。
Which means Akira might not be looking for that drug after
わ
all.
からないよ。本当にアキラさんが何を考えているのか。
I really don't understand any of this. What's on Akira's mind? I killed Satsuki. I did it. With sound mind and body.
分かってるんだ。ああするしかなかったって。ああしなければカノンも俺自身の身も守れなかった。
I know that was the only way I could have saved Kanon and myself from being killed.
こう考えずにはいられない。もしあの時先輩と会っていなければ。
But I can't help but ask
先
myself,
輩に声をかけなければ。
what if I hadn't met up with Satsuki? What if I hadn't called out to her?
もしあの場にアキラさんがいなかったら。
What if Akira hadn't been
少な
there?
くとも俺がサツキ先輩を消さなきゃならないようなことはなかったんじゃないのか。
If none of those things happened, would I have needed to kill Satsuki?
いや、そうじゃないだろう。しっかりしろよ、俺。
No. Don't go there, Minato. Pull yourself
自
together.
分で先輩を消さずに済めばいいのか。あそこで先輩に会わなきゃ先輩は救われたのか。
Would you have been able to get by without killing her? Would her life have been spared if you had gone out to talk with her? Probably not. Her fast transformation into the monster means the virus had progressed. Which means, no matter what I did, Satsuki would have died soon. That might be the case. That's why Akira didn't hesitate to tell me to.
アキラさん。待てよ。あの後、アキラさんは。
Akira? Wait a minute. After that, Akira
けれ
said,
どカノンさんには気をつけてください。あなたの妹さんにも近づけない方がいいかもしれませんね。
Bet, be careful around Kanon. You should probably keep your sister away from her too. What did Akira mean by that? I could always tell Akira was suspicious about Kanon. Ever since we first met her, she's been obsessed. Kanon's practically been her target. But no matter what anyone else says, I'll trust Kanon. No matter what happens, I'm putting Kanon first. It's what I want, and it's what I promised her. But then, why did I let what Akira said affect me so much?
やっぱり俺はカノンを疑ってるのか。
Maybe a part of
次へ
me,
と嫌なことが起きる。
maybe a part of
中
me
心に
doesn't trust Kanon. It's been one bad thing after another since she came back to Utsunami. Is that what I'm thinking?
バカバカしい。何を考えてるんだ。そんなことを考えるなんて。さっきから俺もかなりおかしくなってるぞ。
No! That's stupid! God, I've really been paranoid. True. I was a little worried about Fuka just then. She was very emotional because of what just happened to Satsuki. So that's why I put distance between her and Kanon. But that was wrong of me. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't doubt Kanon. And I shouldn't get angry.
二度と考えるな、そんなことは。そんなことはあるはずがないんだ。相手は
Don't think about that ever again. That just can't be. This is Kanon we're talking about. Kanon has been with Fuka and me since we were kids. She's been a crybaby, a wimp, and she's always felt like another little sister to me, even though we're the same age. But I didn't think that was a weird thing. I knew it was my duty to take care of her, since she's frail. I took those happy days with Kanon and Fuka for granted. Then Yuno joined us after we started grade school. We started playing as a quartet.
それからしばらくしてだったな。病気の治療のためにってカノンが外国に行ったのは。
But a lot of time has passed since then. Kanon had to leave Japan when she got very sick. And we knew her illness was baffling and that to go to a special hospital overseas wouldn't necessarily cure her. Deep inside, a part of me was terrified I'd never see Kanon again. We were all terrified. Sometimes, Fuka or Yuno would just start crying, thinking about Kanon. So when we heard Kanon was coming back to Utsunami, we were so relieved. And I was secretly overjoyed that she was going to come live with us, though I didn't tell anyone. Kanon has lived with us for only a month so far, but it's been so much fun. I've been so happy. Fuka and I have been so alone in this big house by ourselves for so long, and now we finally feel like a family again. We get to eat, talk, and laugh with Kanon. We get to fight with Kanon. And we get to go to all sorts of places with Kanon. I really had so much fun with her.
俺はこの暮らしを失いたくない。この幸せを守りたい。
I don't want to lose this life. I want to protect our happy life together.
守りたいんだ。どんなことがあっても。
I want to protect Kanon. No matter what.
俺にとってカノンはもうなくてはならない大切な人なんだから。
Because Kanon is my dearest friend. Someone I could never replace.
そうだ。どんなことがあっても、誰に何を言われても、どんなことを目の当たりにしても。
So that's it. No matter what happens, no matter what anyone says or thinks,
カノンを信じよう。俺だけはカノンを信じよう。
I will trust Kanon, even if no one else will.
少しでもさっきみたいに疑うことがあっちゃ絶対にいけないんだ。
I can't let myself even slightly doubt her, like I just did. It's morning already. My mind was swimming with thoughts after that, so I didn't manage to sleep much. But after all that thinking, it's pretty clear what I need to do now. Now I just need to figure out how to execute my plan. Yes. How to execute it. I still didn't get that far. Well, worrying over it all day won't help. I think I'll go wash my face and try to get Fuka to eat.
顔を洗ったら少しは眠気が覚めたな。
Huh.
これでまあしばらくの間は大丈夫だろう。
Washing my face helped me wake me up a little. I should be okay for a while now.
さて、朝飯はどうしようかな。配給でもらってきた食べ物のストックはあとどれぐらい？
Okay, what should I do for breakfast? How much food rations do we have left? Huh? Oh! Kanon! Yeah. Kanon is oddly looking away from me. She seems very nervous. Her eyes look kind of swollen. I guess she didn't sleep
何
well.
もないよな。目の前であんな光景を見せられたんじゃ。
I don't blame her after what she
ま
saw.
ずいよな。こんな時に俺までうろたえてたら、カノンが余計不安になっちまう。
This is bad. If Kanon catches me acting gloomily, it might make her feel worse.
普段通りに明るく元気よく。
I need to be cheerful and
お
normal.
はよう、カノン。
Good morning, Kanon.
おはよ
Good morning.
さてと、おかゆはこんなもんでいいかな。
う。セーブするよ。
セーブ終わった。
Okay, well, we've done 2 hours. We're going to move in, and what we're going to do is we're going to try and finish this off tomorrow because I want to essentially get to a position where the game is going to have a final arc. So we might find ourselves in a position tomorrow evening where we can see how this story plays out and how it all ends. So we're going to be back here one more time tomorrow night. It's going to be the same time, same place as usual as we get ever closer to Thursday when, fingers crossed very, very tightly, that I'm going to have the PS5. And if I do, we're going to be looking at doing some streaming of that, seeing the new games, and also seeing how they handle the old titles as well via backwards compatibility. The stream's going to be here for that with any luck, so keep your eyes on the news feed. But tomorrow night we're back for part 3 of Kanon's route here on Song of Memories. Until then, I've been Swishbone. Thank you very much for your evening, and good night.